Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's JD and Paul.
Hello.
We're back for a podcast, I think. That's what we're doing today.
Hello.
Paul, it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
Oh, yes, it has.
Sorry for the delay on podcast, by the way. I've been...
JD's been living the life.
I was traveling. I went on vacation, and I had some work to do
The life.
in New York, and then I went to France.
Ooh.
I went to and did all these things that adults do when they want to... I don't know, live their best life. So,
Well, what did you do? What did you do on this vacation of yours that you didn't invite me on?
that I didn't invite you on. Me and my wife, we both went to New York because I had a job to do out there, and then after that job, we planned a little trip to Paris, and we went to Paris.
So you go to my birthland.
Paris?
No, New York.
Oh yeah, I guess.
You went to my birthland and didn't invite your boy, and then you go to.
Did you have money for a ticket?
I did.
You did?
I did.
You lying?
Right now I am because I'm broke right
Yeah.
now. But the key word was did.
I don't think you did. But either way, no, you weren't invited on our trip, and I was going there to do work. So yeah, New York, baby, it was fun. I shout out to the people that I met because I did the Nintendo
I
meetup.
saw that.
Yeah, I did the Nintendo meetup, which was super fun. Shout out to all the viewers who came through, and everyone who I randomly ran into in the city of NY.
I saw that you got beat by some random kid.
I was playing on Joy-Cons. I don't know how to play Super Smash Brothers outside of a GameCube controller.
Excuses.
Excuses. I don't know what I'm doing. No one knows what they're doing. I mean, maybe kids know what they're doing. I don't know. Hey, so we got a new setup. If you're noticing, if you're watching this on whatever platform that we're uploading it to, we're in my office. I got us a nice little desk. I got us some newer microphones. Hopefully the audio is good.
We're trying to figure that out. So bear with us on this.
Yeah,
first
this
episode.
it's not a first episode. It's episode 34.
of this.
It's a different setup is what we're trying to say.
Right.
So hopefully it works out. If it doesn't, whatever. I don't know.
RIP your ears. Hopefully we won't scream or anything. But
I mean, I think our audio should be good, but we're going to try to keep the levels nice and less peaky. Paul, what have you been up to?
not much. A lot, but not much. But I've been working on the show, Fresh is the Word, on Voice of Reason Radio on Dash.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been doing camera work for that. So that's really it. Training my dog to not be evil. Star Wars Land. The usuals. I'm a mod of a droid group now.
Oh yeah, explain. So you guys know Paul's infatuation with Disneyland, and he joined a Facebook group where
I'm an admin / moderator.
Oh, you're an admin.
Oh.
Do you guys have levels to what people do in the Facebook group?
Not much. It's just really, do you like Star Wars? Do you build droids? Yes. Okay, cool. You're in.
That's pretty cool.
That's it.
Yeah.
And we're having our second meetup, October 12th, Disneyland. Do you want to go to the
Are you
bar?
inviting people?
If you guys have droids and like Star Wars in California, we're trying to expand the group. So
All right,
Kobe agrees.
My dog's barking in the room.
Kobe agrees. So bring your droids.
Bring your droids, baby.
Bring your droids. You can meet Leroy.
Yeah. All right. So we did our little reintroduction of what we've been up to.
Yours is way more exciting than mine.
Hey man, I'm just living life. It's not a big deal. I just went. I had to hit Europe real quick.
You living life with your
Had
wife?
to hit Europe. Vlog coming to my vlog channel when I bring back that.
I'm living life with my dog.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think what else has been in between that time. I came back home. I've been working.
You left. Everything was right, like Spider-Man. And when he came home,
Oh
things went wrong.
yeah. The world was different then, but now seems that Spider-Man. I mean, we don't have to talk about. It's not old news, but it's kind of new news. But yeah, Spider-Man left the MCU. Might be back.
He went to Europe when you went to Europe, and he came back when he came back, and
He went far from home and then came back home.
everything was wrong.
Everything was wrong in the world, and now he.
Takashi snitched on him.
But wait, Takashi.
Takashi, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's real
name is
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker.
Wait, but here's the thing, y'all. So today Tom Holland actually posted on his Instagram that he posted the clip from what's that movie, Wolf of Wall Street, and he said, "I'm not effing leaving." We can curse, right?
I don't.
It's our podcast. Fucking.
You're the one who does. You're the G.
I'm so used to not cursing that. On the pod. Speaking of which, y'all, podcast wise, me and my wife have a podcast now. Yeah. So there's a podcast that's going to be up on my wife's channel. youtube.com/Pilar Teaspoon called
That's where it is.
Talk. And yeah, it's not on my channel. No, it's and that's why we may be individually splicing this one to you if that's the case. So it's Pilar Teaspoon, youtube.com/Pilar Teaspoon, and it's Talk and Tea with Pilar and JD. It's me and my wife.
Of course it rhymes.
Yeah, of course. Well, I think we just randomly came up with it and then it just happened to stick. But if you want to listen to two married people talk, it'll be interesting. Hopefully there's an episode out by the time this goes out. We have no idea yet.
Is it on iTunes yet?
It is being distributed through Anchor. Follow us on Anchor to leave voice memos and ask us personal questions. And you know what? I actually need to do a new announcement on here. Hey, you can't follow this on Anchor anymore. We're going to come back, but unfortunately I had to delete it. I had to delete our Anchor account the other day because Anchor told me that we're not able to, because I was double distributing our podcast on Spotify through Anchor. So I told them, hey, is there a way to get rid of that? And they said, oh, the only way you can do that is if you get rid of the podcast. And I said, oh, okay. And then I'm also trying to figure out how to take all the episodes that we've recorded from episode 1 till now and have them on Anchor, because what I was doing on Anchor was only the newest ones since we had started the site. So with that being said,
RIP.
Anchor hopefully is back by now and is up and running, but if it's not, you understand. A lot of you didn't leave us voice messages anyway, but we would love you to if and when, you know what, maybe I could go back to Anchor and make it our host site though, which would be actually decent because I pay for the hosting site for this right now. Like every year, it's SoundCloud. I have to pay for it.
Oh,
I forgot about that. It's just like it just keeps getting.
I didn't know you had to pay for SoundCloud.
I have to pay. You have to if you're gonna host something or do like if you have a premium, you have to have a premium account. It's pretty annoying.
Premium accounts.
I don't know, y'all, but yeah, you know what it is. Podcasting. Tell us how these new microphones sound, by the way. I hope they sound quality and crispy.
Yeah, hopefully we're not.
I don't think we're peaking. I think we would peak if we yelled, but I think right now we're kind of just hanging.
We're not screamers, so.
No. Also, here's some more updates about the podcast. Let me know. I wanted Paul to be able to be more contributional on this, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. I want people to traffic to his page so you guys can follow him on socials.
We're 200 people away from 9,000 subscribers.
Oh, you on your page?
Yeah.
youtube.com/JonesMissPrime.
I think that's what it is.
Great. Well, with that being said, we may take the video format of this podcast and post it on Paul's channel. From now on, we'll see. Let us know in the comments down below. Maybe I'll give you guys a chance to give us your feedback first. Maybe, I don't know. You might not want that.
In the future. It's not going to be immediate, but.
It's not immediate, but it could happen soon. And yeah. Also, if you're watching this video version, you can see that I'm switching between cool little camera angles. Look at this. I got a close-up of me. I got a close-up of Paul. Then we go back to this. That's why my hand is awkwardly off camera. It's switching between while we're playing. It's recording. Wait, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Switch. All right, so we should probably get down to topics or something. I have no idea what we're talking about. And also, we have like a monitor of ourselves in front of us, so we cannot stop looking at ourselves because we are beautiful.
Well, you are.
Hold on, let me get that close up. Shut up, you're beautiful. We are beautiful. Okay. All right, Paul.
Not today.
Paul, what's going on? What's going with this is the JD and Paul cast, and with that, we talk about, what do we talk about? We talk about tech. We talk about gaming.
Tech and news.
Nerdy stuff.
Nerdy stuff, guys. We like to talk about the good.
Well, a lot of stuff happened. Like the PlayStation 5 got the blueprints for that came out.
What's it called?
Dev kit. It devolved.
Dev kits don't matter, man. Like
no.
They don't ever really look like what the final console's gonna look like, so it's kind of like
doesn't really matter.
A box. It doesn't matter. I've seen like, I talk about it. Whatever.
What?
In the early days, like when the 360, the PS4 and PS thing, What are we on? PS4.
The PS thing.
PS thing. You know what we're on. I can't think. But
PS3.
Xbox One.
Oh, okay.
Like when I was doing testing for a certain thing, they were in like a literal computer case.
Oh, Xbox Ones before they were announced.
Yeah.
Oh, but everybody knew they were coming though, right?
Yeah, but
they weren't really
showing the dev kits. Like even spoilers, like at E3, like when you're demoing like a new game that's not out yet, what they'll do is they'll have like a front of what the console looks like on top, but underneath, like under the stands, is a PC.
Oh yeah, of course. Like they have like the PCs that kind of run it and
run it at the specs of the console.
The specs of what
they
think.
Try to pretend like they're showing it like it's running off that. But if you look close enough where the cables are going, there's a PC under the faux box that's up there.
Ah, the faux box.
The faux box.
What is a faux box?
It's just
it's like a front.
Right.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Yeah, PlayStation 5 happened. Did Ninja went to Mixer? That was all during that time?
Ninja was on The Masked Singer.
Yeah, he was the ice cream guy recently, I think, right? I don't watch it. I saw it announced online.
I saw the last season and I immediately knew who like one of the people was and it ended up winning.
Did you know it was T-Pain?
It sounds exactly like him. You can't.
I did not know.
Really?
I like in my head I was like, "Oh, someone can sing." And then but you know what? You know why I didn't know it was him? Because No, exactly. T-Pain never sings without auto-tune. So hearing his normal voice was irregular. I didn't know what I was hearing.
When he was talking, I'm like, "Oh, that's T-Pain." That was the most obvious one.
Oh, well, he was like,
I just want everybody to know that it's I just really like singing. Shout I eat.
yeah.
It was real obvious when he started singing. I'm like, "Oh, that's T-Pain. He's winning."
Well, there it is. Oh man. Any movies? Did you see any movies between now and then? What's the last thing that we saw? I have no.
Lion King was the last movie I saw.
Last movie I saw was Hustlers.
Oh.
Hustlers, man.
How was it?
It was pretty litty. It goes really far left in a matter of moments.
Is Cardi B in the movie for a very long time, or is she just like...
She's in it with some pasties on her chaps, and she's like...
Is she doing her thing?
She is doing her thing. What is... I mean, she does not as much as she did when she was a real stripper, but now she's just living her life, you know? Yeah.
I want to see that movie. Should I see it?
Yeah, if you
Gabe
got,
and I were talking about
if you got time, I think everybody should go check it out. It's a decent movie. The storyline was pretty good.
From the text you were sending us during this movie.
Yes.
I was like,
it's a movie. It's a movie, man. Man, I can't remember what else is happening.
D23 happened since we've...
D23. Did you guys get any new Star Wars or
Did we?
X-Men? Oh, no. Dang. Oh, no. That was the last thing we talked about before. It was Marvel Phase. Whatever. That was beforehand. But
did we?
What did we get for that?
Disney Plus. My boy got the 3-year deal, which I... Stop with the table. Stop.
The table's crooked and I can't stand it.
He's been trying to adjust his table for like the last hour.
All right, explain. What were you saying?
Got The Mandalorian.
The movie?
The TV show.
You know who's in there? Bill Burr's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in the trailer.
He's in the trailer?
Well, you see the back of his head.
Oh. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sweet.
He's there. I want to see that. It looks... I'm honestly more excited for The Mandalorian than I am for Episode 9.
Why?
Because it's like...
Is it more in the realm of the Star Wars universe that you like or something?
It's like the gritty Star Wars that I like with like during a time period which they don't really cover that much. It's just like it's because it is after what is it? Return of the Jedi and before The Force Awakens. So it's during that time period with the Empire like just lost.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
You a Boba Fetty?
Well, it might be Boba Fett. It might not be. We don't know yet.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
So I'm looking forward to that.
And then we got some sort of information about Kevin Feige.
Yeah.
Talking about some new Star Wars.
Kevin Feige, Disney's like honestly, they've came out and said that they've mismanaged the Star Wars franchise since they got their hands on it.
What's wrong with episode 789?
Well, it started off. It wasn't like a cohesive unit from the beginning. So it's like you have directive, like JJ had directive control over 7. He's like, okay, we didn't finish out the story, but we're gonna let I forgot the dude's name for the second movie, episode 8. He's like, okay, well,
that one guy, I don't know his name.
He did Looper.
Either he did Looper.
I think he did Looper.
Oh,
or Brick, one of those two. And then he's like, he has control over episode 8. And they're like, oh wait, another director has a director for episode 9. And when 8 didn't get the reception they wanted, oh no, 8, JJ, come back. So it wasn't like a.
And that's when 7, 8, 9. I'm done. I'm sorry.
So they're bringing in your boy Kevin Feige, the man who made the Marvel Cinematic Universe what it was.
You mean what it is?
What it is.
I'm about to say,
To me, like low key,
it-
can I be honest? I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe is done after Infinity War.
Yeah, of course it is. Like, I mean, it's done for now until you go to like the next generation
Disney Plus.
of superhero. Well, yeah, but the next generation of superheroes and superheroines, I think you say.
I feel like what you got? Spoilers, man. Like Tony's gone. Cap's gone.
Spoilers. No, I'm just kidding. All right,
It's
yeah.
been months. It's on Blu-ray now.
I'm joking, but like, yeah, Tony and Cap are gone. But wait, Cap's gone? Or Cap's
He's
old? He
old.
was old man Cappy, like Mario. Any new video games coming out?
I've been playing a hell of a lot of Fire Emblem.
Well, you played that, and you played Astral Chain too.
I beat Astral Chain. I beat one story of Fire Emblem. And I got Daemon X Machina, but I haven't played it yet.
There's like, and then Modern Warfare is coming out
Next week.
Have we gotten any
No,
like
it's coming out like 2 weeks.
coming out in like 2 weeks?
I really like this fall season is like, I don't care.
You usually don't.
I was like,
You usually don't care every year, and then you're always buying stuff. Always buying stuff. I don't care. Oh, I'm out $500. Like,
don't judge me.
mismanage your money.
Don't.
I'm judging, man. I'm judging.
Black Friday, Negro Friday. going down.
So wait, what's?
Because all the games I want come out like towards the middle of the year.
Yeah,
Last of Us 2.
I didn't even see that thing. Did you watch the PlayStation
did.
thing? And also, wasn't there an Xbox thing?
There was
Nothing.
nothing.
So
Nothing of
how
importance.
you want it? Did you watch the Last of Us thing?
I did.
Do you want to talk about it?
Sure.
Go for it.
It is kind of a continuation of the E3 trailer, which was it starts off with
Ellie
the girl.
stabbing everyone.
Oh no, not that part. Like the girl who she kissed, is like, so how was our kiss last night? And then you just see like a montage of her like doing missions for like the settlement, and then they allude that her girlfriend or whatever gets kidnapped and murdered, and then that's what sends Ellie off on her journey.
You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I never beat The Last of Us.
Ooh, okay.
So hey, follow me on Twitch because I might stream it.
It's good, and the ending is ambiguous, and a lot of people. I didn't like it when it first happened.
Ethnically ambiguous. I'm sorry,
no,
but wait,
no.
does what's his face die?
No.
Oh, so he's in the second one.
Yeah.
We think.
No, he's in it. Because
Wasn't there an in-betweener game or no?
You're thinking of Left.
I'm thinking about
DLC?
Uncharted.
That was before.
Oh, it's a
game.
prequel. It's a
It's a
prequel.
prequel.
Oh, okay.
So like the trailer ends. Ellie's like, I'm going on this mission. She's talking like Joel's brother. He's just like, you don't know their numbers. You don't know what you're up against. He's like, I don't care. And so a big patrol is passing. You see Ellie about to do some dumb shit, and then Joel comes, or you see a hand grab her face, and then she realizes immediately who it is, and you turn around, it's this old man Joel. He's like, you didn't think I'd let you do this alone now, would you?
So wait, is that in the new trailer?
Yeah.
An old man. People are yelling at the dog. An old man Joel is like, what's his deal?
She's about to do some dumb shit, and she's like, well, you don't think I'm gonna let you do it by yourself? So
Old man Joel.
I honestly would have kept that reveal till when the game came out.
Oh, I mean,
'Cause, like,
but you gotta hype, you gotta sell it somehow.
I think for the last one,
That's-
I don't think you need to.
I feel like you gotta hype up games all the time nowadays. Everybody needs little bits and pieces.
Well,
of
like, yeah,
promo.
I get it for like cinematic games like that. I feel like if Joel's the main character of the last one, they're obviously like throughout the marketing campaign so far, they've been alluding that Joel might be dead or he might not be because he's never around.
Mm-hmm.
So just for them to be like, "Oh, I'm here," I'm like,
okay.
don't do that.
Oh, you know what? That's kind of like, what movie did that where we saw someone get revealed and we were like, oh, that sucks. Now the movie's over. Like,
Oh, spoiler.
yeah, like when you get a level of that kind of spoiler, it really is unfortunate because you genuinely are sitting back like, okay, I was kind of like curious to know what happened, but now you already gave it to me. Now it's like movie's done.
Yeah, but like I understand that of course you're gonna have to show Joel, but I would have, for me at least, would have liked that reveal to be closer to like the game.
I feel
But
that.
it comes out in February, so it's not like that far away.
Isn't there like an epic movie coming out that we're missing that's coming out soon? No. Star Wars Episode 9. No.
December.
The one and only movie that should be recognized. Gemini Man.
Oh, your boy. The Fresh
Hey,
Prince.
man. What? Hey, how old are you, man? Sorry, that's peaking. I can hear. Hey, man. Hey. What you say, man? Man, they said that. Man, did you hear it, yo? Man,
What you do with Carlton?
Man, what you do, Carlton?
I sacrificed him for
That's gonna be the whole movie. it's gonna be good though.
It looks. I
gonna be good.
saw
Hey.
the clip where he like throws the grenade out the wall and he shoots the grenade.
My man Will
that looks
Smith
cool.
Will Smith
That looks cool.
Smith and Wesson.
Of course, episode 9. I'm still
That's
waiting.
kind of tight. Will Smith and sorry, what's that? West
Just
Philadelphia.
waiting for those tickets to go on sale.
Yeah.
Episode 9.
Is there anything else? Anything get revealed? Like it's TwitchCon this weekend, which hopefully this goes up. I shouldn't mention what's going on around the podcast because then if I post this, they're gonna be like,
That happened like a month ago.
"That's 2 months ago." But yeah, TwitchCon.
TwitchCon.
I'm not going. I mean, I could pull up, but I don't think I'm gonna go.
I'm good.
I'm good. I mean, I've seen
What is-
they've announced some random things,
Did
but
they? I don't pay attention to TwitchCon.
I do because I like to stream. Follow me on Twitch.
Oh, you're a partner.
What does that mean?
You're a partner.
But
You're a shill.
I'm a shill.
You're
What'd
a
you?
shill for Twitch. You're part of Big Twitch. You bleed purple.
Big Twitchma, big
Twitch.
Pharma, big Pharma.
Amazon. Jeff Bezos. He rules you.
People do not like him.
See, look at this background.
What? Oh, it's purple. I'm purple and gray. I got a new couch though. Look at the couch cover, y'all.
Looks like a 2006 Bape jacket.
It looks like a Juan Miro painting. Step with culture, baby. All right, so what's
Be a Gabe Galt. Cover.
yeah, Gabe Galt. It's a classic Gabe Galt reference. Yeah, man. Paul? Have you been listening to any good podcasts lately?
Everything I listen to is controversial, and everybody with sensitive ears wouldn't like what I listen to.
What are you podcasting wise?
Yeah.
What are you listening to?
Flagrant 2.
Who cares? Freaking
Schultz.
Andrew Schultz.
History Hyenas with Giannis Pappas and Chris Stefano.
Who's that?
Have you ever seen Julissa?
No, Giannis Pappas. What is that?
He's a comedian. East Coast.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Any other podcasts?
The
Don't say ours, please. Don't do that. What are you about to say?
Talking to You with Pilar
No,
and JD.
it hasn't. I don't even know if
listen-
episode.
I
I don't even know
listen-
episode 1's
I
out.
listen to that all the time
You know what?
in
People.
my imagination.
If you rate and review us, let us know what kind of podcast you're listening to, and if you like our podcast, what about it do you like? I'd appreciate to get some feedback on that. But me personally, I've been listening to the Knuckleheads podcast.
Is it about fighting?
It's not actually. It is a basketball podcast starring Quentin Richardson and Darius Miles. Remember that?
I know that guy.
Remember Darius Miles?
Who's the first person?
Quentin Richardson was his boy, and they both used to do the horn thing when they shot their threes. They used to play for the Clippers.
Nope.
It's a really good podcast, though.
Was he on the Clippers when Chris Paul was on it?
God damn it, Paul! Shut your
That's when I started paying attention to the Clippers.
No, they had an era before that, which was pretty good. If
They
you,
did?
If you if you watched any
Clippers existed before.
Speaking of which, Paul, you about to keep up with this year's NBA?
I've been playing 2K.
No.
I'm playing
Paul,
2K right
you
now.
know-
I'm on the Clippers.
You know that
right
2K
now,
for
I'm on the Clippers.
you know that 2K for you
number 1 seed
has an expiration date of December.
number 1 seed right now. We're killing it.
Is the game as bad as people have been saying? They've been saying fix 2K. That was a thing.
I don't play it. I just play the story mode. I don't play anything else.
Yeah,
So
maybe it must be like their pack
people,
openings.
like
I
people
don't.
in the park and all that stuff.
I don't care enough.
That's a toxic area.
It's the people.
It's
Oh, the
toxic.
people on the mics.
And the and
Hey, bitch boy.
hey, pass the ball, mother. It's like, or I'll be wide open,
And they're like,
and they just refuse to pass. Pass. Like, no, I'm a superstar, jump star, blah blah blah. I can do this. And they try to dunk.
but wait, what's
break.
what's even funnier is like, are they talking to you through the microphones on PlayStation
Yeah.
or whatever it is,
You can
while
hear- you can hear
and you can you can hear them talking match.
Bitch, nigga, blah blah blah. blah.
Whoa, it's all right. I don't care.
It's just like, oh,
I
pass
don't-
my ball, blah blah blah. It's like, God,
You know
can
what's a
we-
funny
can we-
moment?
can we just play
I don't
nice?
know if our podcast, me and Pilar's, is out by now, but there was a moment where she just drops the N-word, and I'm like,
Sounds about right.
and I was like, so we just dropping McJiggers out here. She was like, hey man, she like, I'm grown. I'm black. What you want? All right, man. Shoot. What else is going on? What's coming up? I've been doing a lot of stand-up lately.
How's that been going?
Stand-up's been going well. I need to get on the road and do some dates. I know a lot of people have been asking me to get on the road and do like areas that I don't regularly do. Usually it's because of my schedule, but also I'm just not a road comic, really. Not yet. No, I will be one day. I've done the road, but I haven't like gone on the road and done like a really super far from like LA. I've done like North Cal, and I did I think I did DC once back in the day, but and I got up once in Seattle, but it wasn't like I was doing a road gig. But yeah, stand-up comedy, man. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be like the people out there who are doing the comedy thing.
Do you have a comedian rival yet?
A comedian rival?
Like somebody you have beef with, but in joke telling?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I'm good enough to have a rival.
You need to have a rival, man.
Why would you want a rival?
Because do you not watch anime?
I mean, yeah, I want.
Do you not need a Sasuke to your
No,
Naruto?
no.
You don't need a Vegeta to your Goku?
I really don't. I don't want that. I just want to like tell jokes and enjoy being around the community and having fun.
You need somebody.
You know who does a lot of comedy beef nowadays? Comedy Hype.
Oh, I've seen him.
You keep up with them?
Yeah.
I think it's a group of people. They've interviewed me once back in the day about just like random stuff, and they featured like old skits of mine on their page back when like they had. I mean, I think they have a website still, but shout out to Comedy Hype for featuring my videos. But this is back in like the World Star, like when we actually went on World Star.
Oh man.
And like I remember World Star ripped one of my videos too. But
I remember that.
Yeah.
You're hyped for it.
I was not hyped because they wouldn't give me credit at first, and then I got hyped when they finally like embedded my video properly, because then I got like some subscribers. But no, Comedy Hype's they've been killing it with the whole kind of like rumors and old beef, but it's only in like the black comedy community. So it's it's a weird obscure place where randomly they're like talking about the
Aries Spears versus
Naeem Lim, or Richard Pryor versus what's his face, what's his name, Paul Mooney. And
that situation.
Yeah, that thing was dark. Or I think they have the wife from Bernie Mac talks about not getting rolled. I just saw that recently.
Wife from Bernie Mac talks about Bernie Mac's final days.
Hey, they had one where it's like Affion Crockett not coming back to Wild 'N Out. It was, I mean, shout out to all these people. They're all pretty cool people. But it's like weird because it's like such a very obscure niche of like black clickbait comedy.
The one I saw
but it's not
today,
clickbait because these people are really there doing interviews. So
yeah, like the one I saw today was Steve Harvey responds to Godfrey's imitation of him.
Yeah, but that wasn't. But it's funny because they kind of clickbait you into that title, but it's all a positive story. Because Steve Harvey didn't care. He was just like, I'm gonna have to slap your ass next time I see you, player. Yeah. He did that well. He did that really well. Yeah.
What you say?
Well, what you say? Hold on. Survey says. Not half bad. And I see Godfrey all the time at the Laugh Factory in LA. He's a good guy, nice guy.
I hope people don't just recognize him for that, because Godfrey's funny.
No, well, he's got a fan base. He's got like however many followers on Instagram and all that. But he's also like an obscure comic. Like all the like if you're in the, not necessarily the comedy community, but if you're, and I'm not saying obscure in a bad way. I'm just saying like if you're not, in my opinion, someone who follows comedy, you only know him so well. And then that clip might blow him up more, which is awesome.
Yeah, because he used to be like on like the I Love the Seven, like I Love.
Yeah,
he
used to be on all the VH1 joints, and I think I saw him on either Comic View or some sort of late night comedy joint back in the day. It could have been Last Comic Standing, but Godfrey's hilarious. Like he's so good at stand up comedy, and I saw him like at the Laugh Factory one night, and and he was going back and forth with a friend of mine about it was something about like the practicings of some sort of religion or something. But he just he just kept going, "Yo, son, get your mans, son." And I was like, "That's not my man." But he was like, he was just like, "Nah, this is just a New York thing. You just look at anyone and be like, yo, son, is this your man's?" He just kept doing the, "Is this your man's?" And I was like, I was just hanging out.
This year.
Yeah, comedy, man, it's fun. Paul, you should start doing comedy.
Should I?
Stand up, man, or write for me. Write me some good.
Let's,
You're like in my opinion, you're one of my funniest people I know. Like
yeah, but that doesn't translate to stage funny.
That you don't know that. I've taken things that you said in. I've taken things that you have said in just personal conversations and said, "Oh, that shit's funny." I've written it down.
Give me fucking credit and shit.
I haven't used it really. I've like done it at like open mics.
Give me like $5 per set. That's all.
I think the one thing you told me was funny was you told me this shit is so funny to me. You told me the story of when you approached a homeless dude and gave him some money, and the dude was like, "Nah, I'm good." That's that shit. Because you gave him pennies or something. You gave him change, and he was like, "I want dollars." You bum.
Was asking.
He looked at you like you
give
was
me
the
some
bum.
money. And I was like, I don't have much on me, and so I had pennies in my pocket, and I gave him pennies. He's like, "Nah." It's like,
but like, the funny thing is, like, that bit, like, if you were a stand-up, you could write like a joke where you say like, "Man, you know, one day I was so broke, I tried to give a homeless dude some money, and he said, 'Nah, I'm good.'" Like, "Oh, I don't need scraps." I don't know. That was such a funny story when you told me that.
it's the truth.
I remember I went to a grocery.
LA homeless people are bougie.
Oh, they're very bougie, of course. Yeah, did I ever tell you I went into a supermarket, Ralph's supermarket, one day and walked by some homeless dude, and the homeless dude looked me up and down, looked at my wardrobe, and just started laughing profusely. I was like, "Excuse me?" I was like, what? I was like, first I was just like, why is he laughing? But I think my outfit was just corny or something. But he just like saw me. He was like, "Man,
Our homeless out here, low key, be fly as hell."
yeah." I mean,
I've seen, like, I remember I saw this dude the other day with like fresh Ultra Boosts on. And I'm just looking at my shoes, which are like, I'm slowly becoming my dad.
that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Like, I'm starting to dress for comfort more than like to be fly.
I don't want to be my dad, but I feel you.
So like my shoes are beat up.
Time to get you some new kicks, dog.
I have a few pairs, but I refuse to wear them because they're just not comfy.
So sell them and buy some new comfy ones.
Nah, I'm good.
That doesn't make any sense.
The shoes I wear right now, even though they have like tears.
Why don't you sell the shoes that you not have now, but the ones that are like brand new for another pair of what you're wearing?
No, they're just like Chucks and whatnot. They're not expensive. You can't get much for Chucks.
Whatever, man. Y'all, if y'all want to donate to Paul's Shoe Fund,
Twitch. What's it called?
I don't know.
Streamlabs.com/
Oh man, hit the
Jones
donate
Prime.
button on
Hit the
Paul's.
donate
Hit the
button.
donate button on Paul's Twitch
I
account.
promise I'll stream.
Twitch.tv/JonesMissPrime, and he'll.
I'll stream once a day.
We should have streamed this now that I know because this is fine. I like this. I'll upload it. We'll see what happens. Maybe we will stream these in the future. If that
On
is
Patreon. Patreon.com/
you can't stream on Patreon. You can't do anything there except for like post things. I have a Patreon. Shout out to the people who support it. I just have it up in the sense of like you can send support if you want, and if I have time, I'll try to submit early content when I have time. But
I'm gonna do a Patreon.
it's really hard to keep up with those. Like if you really don't have the time to do it.
I'm gonna do like exclusive photo sets of myself.
Oh, you're talking about like e-girl. He's talking about e-girl
It's about to be
Patreon.
so lit.
Patreon pages.
Y'all
Paul,
wanna
you gonna
see-
give us? Are you gonna give us some? What do they call them? Lewds?
Oh yeah.
Lewd? Are you gonna lewd it up for us,
a
bro?
mankini like this.
Oh, a mankini?
Like this, just looking down
Yo.
at my hog.
I thought you were gonna say something completely different, but hog is just as bad. I thought you were gonna be like my hard hog.
Oh no, I'm not going there.
Wow,
TV14, not TVMA.
man, that's crazy. So yeah, that's what's going on with us and all that jazz. And I don't know what else to talk
You know
about.
what I've been looking into?
What have
in
you
my
been? What have you
life?
been looking into in life?
In life,
What about life? What's going on?
I looked into doing professional wrestling training.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I thought about it.
You like wrestling?
Then I realized I don't like pain.
But I mean, yeah, there's pain involved. But I mean,
A lot of pain.
but you can like get past that. One of my homegirls from college became a wrestler, and she's like huge now. She's big time. She was on Stone Cold Steve Austin's show, the Tough Enough.
Tough enough.
Yeah, she was on. She
I
was.
still love that clip.
Which
That's
one?
not a bump. This is a bump.
Oh, maybe that. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Triple H.
I forgot what episode. Oh, I think it was this. I don't know. She got knocked out in the first season, but then came back and she went and did NXT, and now she does flips, and she was part of the Pterodactyls,
The Funkadactyls.
Funkadactyls.
So was she Naomi or the other one?
She's the one that's not married to an Uso.
Okay, the other one.
Yeah, she went to the college I went to, and I was just like, she's a wrestler now, and Henry knew her, and Henry's like, yeah, she's pretty freaking big time now. I don't know what her stage name is, but congrats to her. You know, wrestling. You could be a wrestler.
Just want to give people flying knees.
Yeah, you could be a wrestler, man.
Ever since my favorite finisher got ruined for me,
Which one?
Sweet Chin Music.
Oh, because of the slap smack thing. They like the smack of the thigh, right? That's what it
it's
is.
the smack of the thigh, not the foot connecting to the chin. That's like
Yeah. That's
somebody ruined that for me. I was
that's
like,
like-
no.
That's like Santa Claus.
I was like, oh,
That's not good.
damn you, Tajiri.
Yo, speaking of wrestling, do you follow RVD?
He is living.
Watch out with
Sorry.
the mic, with the mic.
RVD
is living his best
the life right
Yo,
now.
yo.
This man got divorced, and he's just like, I'm hanging out with nothing but rappers, and I'm just gonna surround myself
With bodies.
with big booty women all the time. The first post he did post divorce was, this is how post divorce looks like. He's like this, and it's just a sea full of women and cake behind him. And I'm just like, good job, RVD. You live that life. You
He's
deserve it.
living.
Innovator.
I follow him on Twitter and on Instagram, and it's interesting. He's a grown man who just has.
A grown man.
He's got
He
women.
was on Monday Night Raw's reunion show, blazed out of his mind.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
'cause,
funny.
Like, you just see RVD just walking. He was in ring gear when everybody else was just chilling, just high as hell, walking down to the aisle like he's about to do some work. And I was like, "That's how you live your life.
That's how you live your.
That's how you live your life. Just be high, blazed. Just be you. Do you.
What happened to his marriage? Just didn't.
Does it matter?
Nah, he's got too many.
happy now.
He's got too many thotties with him now. I don't know, but that his Instagram and his what's it called?
I want to see a reality show with just RVD,
Oh, that would be great.
RVD and Ric Flair.
What would it be called? Rolling with Van Damme.
It doesn't matter.
Ric Flair's a little too old.
But Ric Flair, he hangs with Amigos all the time.
Well, yeah, Migos probably grew
Offset was just on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, I saw Offset was there. Yeah,
To announce
they
sorry.
probably grew up together, grew up watching him, so that's pretty cool.
Woo!
Woo!
I hope he's there on Friday.
Do we have any wrestling fans who listen to our podcast? Let us know. Paul's a huge fan. Oh, here's a question I have.
I'm gonna be there on Friday, baby.
Oh yeah, here's a question I have about our podcast. By the way, y'all, for those of you that listen to it, would you want us to number our podcasts? I don't number them, and I know that sometimes when I watch and or listen to podcasts, I get annoyed when I can't figure out which one I was left off on. So yeah, that's just a personal question for people.
I feel we should number them, truthfully.
Yeah, I mean they used to be numbered. Were they? Yeah,
don't think
they
they
used to be
were.
numbered on the back end, but now I've been listening and watching a lot of people who post podcasts, and they kind of just do like one-off sentences of
And then number at the end.
not even a number. Sometimes it's just one-off sentences by itself, and it's like our podcast trailer today in TED Talks.
Today in nerd history. Wait,
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's a very thing. I don't know. If that's the case, I'll number them for you. Or if they have like a guest for every episode, it's usually number 1 guest name, number 2 guest name, and yeah. So speaking of podcasts, I'd already told you that me and my wife are starting one, which is great.
you already did it.
We did start it.
started
We have a
one.
trailer, and we have the audio for episode 1 and the video coming soon to her page, her YouTube channel. Go check it out. But I'm also going to start another. Too many podcasts, in my opinion.
JD Podcast Network?
No, it's
Are you becoming the new Rogan?
I might be. No, I'm not. But
The JD effect?
Maybe. Here's the thing.
Ooh, the future.
That's actually a good podcast name.
The JD. Isn't that Joe Rogan?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Okay.
I just rip them off. The JD Affectious. No. But no, I have a podcast idea that I want to do on not this channel because this is the gaming channel. It's going to be on my old comedy channel. And
Who is UTV or the funniest black guy?
Shut up. It's youtube.com/JD Witherspoon now because they let me change the URL. But it's Who is UTV. But it's going to be a podcast where I have guests on. So it's going to be about networking. I want to talk about building relationships in the entertainment business or just networking in general. It doesn't have to be entertainment. It could be any facet of life. Just a little teaser for you. Yeah, be on the lookout.
Any guests in particular?
You're good. It wasn't that loud. Any guests in particular? I have so many people in my phone that I'm just going to ask people and see what they say. So it could be anyone from my dad to you and the homies or you.
No, I don't count because we have this.
Okay, you don't count. So it could be anyone from like my dad to Chance the Rapper's in my phone. I could ask him. I don't know if he would do it, but it could be. I know my buddy Taylor McFerrin, who's an artist, was telling me he'd be down to do it. Also, I did do this thing called Miles and Freestyles, which I'm going to try to bring back with people who want to rap in the car. We'll see if that works.
It will work. Just got to do it.
I think it will work. We're just going to shoot them and have fun. I know Tim DeLaGhetto said he's up for that, which will be a fun little thing. He can rap. He's a freestyle connoisseur. You know, he kills it on Wild and Out. But yeah, I have a bunch of people. I have like stand-up comics in my phone that I want to ask to come on, like the homie Chris Red, who's on SNL, Damon Jr. I know that Marlon and Sean Waynes, these are people who have like responded to my texts.
Beef with Marlon.
Why? Because he used to call you, what's his name?
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman. He wasn't wrong. You
used to call me
you
Gary
look like
Coleman.
You used to look like Gary Coleman.
As a child.
But now
Never
you're Gary Oldman.
Nah.
That was a bad joke. That was a bad joke. All right.
You're a comedian. You do this for a living.
You know what's funny? I remember my friend got trolled online by another comedian and then wanted to fight him because my friend got trolled because he's like a pretty boy comedian, and somebody trolled him saying this guy's a comedian and showed his Instagram page, which was just him doing all like masculine thoughty men body shots. And then he responded and said, "Dude, I will beat your ass in the street." I was like, I think he's just joking with you. I think it's just a joke.
How many JoJo poses was he doing?
Man, so many.
Those are the ultimate man
Hey,
poses.
he's got the body for it too. I wish I had the body. I do not.
Deal.
I used to have it. Yeah. I'm still trying to stay in shape. That's all that matters. Paul, we got to stay in shape, man. Hey,
I've never been in
look
shape.
me in the
so-
eyes. Look me.
So
Okay, well, we need
my
to.
shape has always been round.
Well, regardless of being round, and people out there, you got to take care of yourselves. All right, I'm just doing this because I'm just a little PSA. A lot of people in my life are getting older and not taking care of their bodies, and it's sad to see. And it's not that everybody's gonna. Obviously, no one lives forever, but man, try to take care of yourself, man. I don't know. It's one of those things where when you get older, and you see older people not giving a crap, it's very discouraging. You're just like, wait, is this what getting old is? You just get to an age and you're like, yep, F it, I'm about to die. And so yeah, I don't know. I would just a little words of wisdom for those who want to take care of themselves.
Speaking of being healthy,
Yes.
something miraculous happened.
You ate a salad? I'm just
Kind
kidding. That's
of.
me.
I eat salads, just not a lot.
Okay.
This pains me to say this, so
It pains you?
it pains me.
Why does it pain you?
You'll see why. Top 3 things in my life that make me happy.
Oh,
Number
God.
1.
I know what he's going to say.
Chewie, my dog. Number 2, Star Wars. Number 3, Chipotle.
I hate you so much right now.
This is a true fact. Something massive has happened at Chipotle, and I need to talk about it.
Please enlighten us.
They changed the steak.
Paul, what are you saying?
They changed the recipe of the steak
I don't believe you.
in Chipotle. They don't have. Well, they brought it back because people were complaining, but they had carne asada for a while. instead
Okay.
of normal steak.
What, Paul? Carne asada is normal steak. It's just got different
No.
spices, and it's
This
good
was
as hell.
Not this Chipotle one.
Maybe you went to a bad Chipotle where they don't
Tried it twice.
at the same Chipotle.
Two different Chipotles.
Good, like are
One
do,
down
do
the
they
street.
do they
and
have?
one at the mall?
But those aren't good Chipotle. Those are, you need to go to like an technically like an upscale Chipotle. Go to a Chipotle in a neighborhood where they actually cook the meat consistently. They don't do that at those ones.
The one down the street's fine.
No, see, that's what you just said it. Fine. We should go to Chipotle right after this.
I'm good.
And we should let's just ask them for a piece of steak, just
I tried it.
on a what's it called, on a skewer.
I'm good.
What's
Change
wrong?
the steak.
So you're telling me it's not steak anymore?
It's still steak,
It's carne asada, which
but it's
isn't.
got like this weird like lime juice flavor to it.
Paul, that's called changing the spice, bro. That's cooking.
It was amazing the way it was.
Blanded American, huh?
It's so good. I love me some American.
You
So
know
I was about to
what?
say
You know what? I'm
American Chinese
actually glad that they changed it because you need to stop eating red meat. It's not
know.
that good for you. You need to start eating more.
Tastes so good.
You need to start eating more chicken, more poultry.
Yuck.
I just said that. What do you mean yuck? You love chicken. Are you?
Everybody loves chicken.
Everybody does. So with that being said, what's a restaurant?
talking about
Popeyes.
Chipotle.
Bring that chicken sandwich back.
I tried it.
Well, oh yeah, that's a thing. How was it?
All right.
Yeah, compared to Chick-fil-A.
I prefer. Well, Chick-fil-A's got the sauce.
Okay, without sauce, how was it?
It was still pretty good.
Okay,
I
I missed out on that whole Popeyes
You were-
thing. I'm
you
glad I
were-
did. I really didn't care.
You weren't eating escargot.
I was not eating escargot, but I was in Europe.
You went and changed your name to Pierre.
Yeah,
Pierre with a spoon.
yeah, with that spoon.
You were out there
Yeah, no, that's not what happened.
eating escargot
Escargot,
in a tub full of chocolate like Keenan.
a tub full of chocolate.
Like Keenan Thompson and all.
Oh, in that one skit. Oh, that was on all that.
Yeah, it's back.
Oh wait, is he doing that same bit?
I don't think he's on.
You know what? That's a thing I'm curious to talk about. Why can't we come up with new ideas? What's up with all these reboots? They're trash.
Don't say that, JD.
Unless I get booked in one.
Right, exactly. You shouldn't be able to talk about this. I'll do it for you. Hollywood. I work in this industry sometimes too. Come up with some creative new ideas. This goes for video games as well.
Yeah.
Halo again. We don't need another Halo.
I mean, we knew we were gonna get 6 Halos, but I'm kind of just like, you guys.
I don't
Just,
even remember how the last one ended.
you were fighting on a spaceship against some sort of like, I don't know, symbiote thing. But the main thing is, stop at 3. 3 is enough. 3 is not enough.
So, there's some exceptions.
Or the Skyrim, the 9th iteration.
Well, those are all different games in different universes.
So then what's a exception?
Like perfect example. Link's Awakening that just came out on Switch.
But those are like remaskings. That's not the same as a reboot to me. You know, that like game existed and then they kind of just up like is it the exact same game?
It's the exact same game.
Exactly. That's fine. A
pretty-
remaster, I'm okay with. But rebooting a franchise that like you can't redo it again, you have to come up with new stuff in the same world, it gets tacky. You know?
But people, you know what the main thing is?
What?
Nostalgia.
That and just we have no
That
ideas.
is a powerful amount of money.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, those people who were kids when this was popping, they now have money.
That's true.
So,
they get us with that. That's why we bought the
we gonna-
SNES Mini and
Classic. Yeah, I
the
gave that to my
Sega
dad.
one just came out. I missed.
I think,
I got the PlayStation Mini right there.
which is like $20 now.
Wasn't it 20 when we got it?
It was like 99.
No.
Like nobody bought it, and then it's like $20 now.
The commercial they had for it was dope.
pretty cool.
Did you see that one where it was like a retro throwback thing?
Yeah, dude was playing like Tekken and all that stuff.
No, well, it like went through different worlds.
Yeah,
And then like freaking King like
was running.
yeah he body slams a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Man, King was so cool. I wish I could play him in Tekken.
You could play Tekken at
I mean,
any
like
time.
play him well.
Paul, you don't play fighting games well.
I play Tekken.
You don't play fighting games well.
I want to be like little Majin Buu.
But you don't play fighting games. Like I'm saying, like you don't play them well enough to be good at them.
I'm pretty good at Mortal Kombat.
No, you're not.
Mortal Kombat 11?
You against who?
Online people.
Who don't know how to play as well as you? Who don't play either?
They play.
No.
They played against me and Loops.
No, it's not.
Fight my Kung Lao. Immaculate.
That's not it.
Kung Lao, my Kung Pao. That's Kung Pao chicken. is good. God tier.
Oh man, this has been a weird one.
Throw them hats.
So you just spam the same move?
Throw the hat down, up. You teleport. You press circle. He grabs you, throws you down, down, up again. Circle. He does.
You know that you're not good at fighting games though. Like I know I'm not good. Like the same way if you
Forward
were
triangle, square triangle.
If you went up against someone who actually knew how to play, those are people who are good.
I get a few hits in.
Yeah, everybody can get a few hits in.
That's all I need. I don't need to win.
Oh man,
I play. For
I was gonna say something about a reboot that I can't remember off the top of my head just now. Somebody texting you?
Maybe.
You're addicted to your phone, huh?
I
know I am. Like we all are. We all are.
My pocket buzzes and I have to look.
Oh, those are notifications.
Yeah.
But are you addicted to your phone? I know I am. Like in the sense of genuine addiction. Like sometimes I look at my phone for so long that I'm like my brain hurts.
Oh no, I'm not that bad.
And I won't pull away. Like I'm like that gratification of like what's that? The dopamine you get from posting and then seeing people react to it.
Dopamine. Well, you're popping, so it's different.
No, but it's not about popping stuff. It's more just the crazy like the addiction. This right here, like I got no.
Oh wait, hold on. What was that? Look, put that back up. Put that back up.
Oh, I got the iPhone.
Oh.
I got this iPhone eyeball.
First week, boy.
The iPhone eyeball, y'all.
Look at that.
The iPhone eyeball.
One camera is the FBI, other one is CIA, the other one's NSA. Front camera is Russia.
What are you talking about?
They
right
all
now?
spied on you. Each camera's linked.
Speaking of Russia, your boy getting impeached? I'm just kidding. He's not your boy. But is Trump?
He's not my boy.
Trump getting impeached?
Trump's not going anywhere.
Sorry, y'all. We're not going into a political rant. We're genuinely just.
Trump's not going anywhere, boy.
Do you think he'll get a second term? I don't think he will at this point.
This is okay.
And I don't want to steer anybody away from politics.
Here we go.
We're just curious. This is just curiosity.
This is my thought.
Yeah.
This impeachment thing can either go one of two ways.
Yeah. What are you thinking?
One, it can go right and they can remove him from office, but I don't think he'll go willingly.
Mm-hmm.
The other one
is willingly. They're gonna carry him out.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like, if they try the impeachment thing, and he doesn't get impeached, all that's gonna do is bolster his forces for the next election. It's like, oh, he's Teflon, they can't touch him again. Instant re-election.
His Twitter game would be fire. He's gonna be like, can't touch me. No one can touch me.
Do you see?
I got nowhere to go.
When they announced the impeachment, he's like, presidential harassment.
Bruh, what was that? Yo, he's a clown, dude. I saw that and was gonna repost something and say, "Are you serious?" But I just didn't even. I wasn't even in the mood for a Twitter joke that day. I was like, "Yo, he really."
Presidents in the past had it worse.
Yeah, first off, that's not a phrase, bro. Don't use that.
What?
You presidential harassment? This the same dude who be grabbing by the pussy? That's.
Yeah.
Hey,
he's
man.
famous, so let you do it. That's what he said.
And that has been our political segment of the podcast today. Because I don't even give a crap about any of that, man. It's so obnoxious.
That conversation is causing rifts in people's lives.
Look, man, whatever.
Very personal.
So hey, any new TV shows you've been watching?
Nope.
I'm gonna bring up one because I've been
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. No, Wu-Tang is a good show on Hulu. It's a great series. Shout out to the people who create that show. But I was going to say, I randomly got into the show Snowfall on FX, and it is good. I like it. It's very cool. It's about the, it's about the drug game in the late or mid 80s, and it's about the inception of crack cocaine. And also,
my favorite.
Shut up. And also, I think the best part of the show is it talks about all the levels of the drug industry. It's not like one of those shows or what do they call them, anthologies, where you're basically stuck watching one guy or one group of people experience the drug game, and it's only from one perspective. It's from the top to the bottom, and I think that's why I like the show, because you see how the drug game is dealt with from the top where it goes all the way to government, from down to the cartels, and then a little bit farther down to the inner city. So it's a very unique show.
Is it better than The Wire?
You watched The Wire all the way through? You a goddamn lie.
I watched it with my dad.
When you were what, 7?
Yeah, I wasn't supposed to, but he's like,
Well, you don't remember The Wire then.
I do remember The Wire.
Who was in it?
Omar,
Who else?
the gay thug.
What? Okay, that's great. Paul, there's no way you remember The Wire if you were 7 years old.
Stringer Bell, Idris Elba was in it.
Yes, there was a lot
Michael
of
B.
people.
Jordan was a kid.
Yes.
What happened to Wallace? He got clapped.
God, I'm not saying that it's better than The Wire, but it gives me Breaking Bad vibes. It's like good writing, and every time an episode gets to the next conclusion, I'm like, dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
And the main dude, I gotta give it up to this dude, this actor, Damson. His name's like his son is.
Where'd you find this?
His name is Damson.
Damn.
He's like a British dude from wherever. I don't know what.
I don't know. He must hate that.
I don't know where he's hails from, but his name is like Damson Idris, and this dude can act, boy. He gives me young Denzel vibes, and it's so.
I thought Boyega was young Denzel.
No, he can get past easily, because I mean Boyega's only getting able to stretch those muscles in like Star Wars. Like he's not.
Pacific Rim 2.
No, definitely not.
Attack the Block.
No, this dude, the dude who is the main character of Snowfall, is a good ass actor, and all the characters on the show are good ass actors. Plus, it's funny because there's a lot of random cameos from people who you wouldn't think would mesh with the show, but they do really well. But the main dude, the character, the damn son Idris, or Damson Idris.
Elba.
Yo, he's nice. Like I'm watching the show and I'm like, yo, he's got me like on the edge of my seat with how his emotions are just like being conveyed. He's got moments where he wants to be like his mom's son, but he's also like a drug kingpin in his neighborhood, and he goes in and out of different like personalities. Like he'll be selling crack in his neighborhood, and then this cop will be like, you're destroying the neighborhood. How do you sleep at night, son? How do you sleep? And he'll be looking at the neighborhood concerned, but then he looks back at the cop and he'd be like, like a baby. Like it's crazy. It's good. It's good television. I recommend it to anyone who wants to watch a really good show.
Is that on the Hulus, or is that on?
Season 1 and 2 are on Hulu, and season 3 is on YouTube TV for me at least. You can probably buy it on Amazon Prime now, but if you have a subscription to YouTube TV, I'm watching season 3 on there. My wife is loud enough in the other room to be heard. follow our podcast. Talk and Tea with Pilar and JD.
Pilar Teaspoon, official guest.
What?
This is our unofficial guest today.
Oh, like just randomly?
Yeah.
I'm not putting anything in the edit, Paul. Please do not do that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we've gone on long enough. I have no idea how long we've been talking. If you have anything else to add, Paul, we're here.
3D printing is trash.
Paul, I don't think 3D printing is trash. I think you don't know how to 3D print. Paul owns a 3D printer now, y'all, for some reason, and he doesn't know how to use it, and he's complaining about it.
I know how to use it.
Doesn't sound like it.
It's set up right.
But
I think there is something wrong with the printer.
Yeah, it's broken.
We've established that. So the goal for me this weekend, the rest of the weekend, is I'm going to destroy it and build it again.
Okay.
And hopefully this time it'll work. Instead of printing in the middle of the printer, the thing likes to print all the way on the left. And it'll just work in this little circle. Little circle. Not in the middle where it's supposed to, but over here.
Look, man, I'm gonna let you. I try to stay out of grown man business, but why do you have that thing? What is the purpose? Why did you blow what I'm assuming is a decent amount of money? Because 3D printing is not cheap.
Actually, it's pretty cheap.
Sure.
$200.
$200. That's why it broke, because it's a little bum ass 3D printer. You got to get a real one. The real ones are like $5,000.
No, those are like room sized ones.
What are you trying to print? Is what I'm asking.
I'm trying to make props, baby.
Props for
Star Wars guns, Star Wars helmets, cosplay things for the homies so they can pay me to make some money.
What homies want cosplay?
Hot sauce.
Can't he make his own and buy his own?
He can, but why don't you get it from your boy? Give me the money.
Okay, so you thought it was going to be a hustle. So you know what? This is all coming back to Snowfall, which is about hustling. So, okay, so your whole deal was, I'm gonna buy a 3D printer for cheap, or I'm gonna invest in a 3D printer, and then I'm going to print things for people and sell it at a higher margin.
Right, and then make things for myself.
Okay, but now you can't get the 3D printer to work, so are you going to invest in hiring someone to fix it?
I'm gonna redo it myself, and if it doesn't work again, we burn the printer.
And where's your money? Where's your money gonna go?
Even bigger one.
Wait, what are you gonna do with the $200 you spent on it?
Eat it.
How are you gonna get it back?
I'm not.
So it's a failed investment.
Failed investment.
But wait, why don't you just hire someone to hook it up the way that it's supposed to be?
Because I don't know anybody who can actually.
Or call the company that sold it to you.
They're in China.
What's that mean? They have a telemark. All companies have.
This is what's happened. I've tried to reach them like through the Facebook app. There's like send us your
serial number.
Not serial numbers, like mailing number. But I got it off Amazon, and I told them like I have it on Amazon. It's like send us your serial number. I was like, it's not serial number, the mailing number. I was like, this is from Amazon. It's like, oh, but we need the original one. You know what I'm saying?
So now you have to reach Amazon to try to get that.
Right. And then they don't know the issue with that. And it's
my thing is when
call them.
Okay, so you're gonna break it down. What happened when you first set it up? It was not set up correctly.
No, set up correctly.
But
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean, Paul? Like, if you obviously you must have missed a step, or you bought a broken. So it's either
it's probably broken.
So it was a defective product that you purchased,
right?
On Amazon?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody buying 3D printers on Amazon.
There's a bunch.
There's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
What level of printing can you do on that thing?
See that Master Chief helmet over there?
You could make a Master Chief helmet with a $200 3D printer.
Yeah.
But it's got to work.
Right. That's right, Pilar.
So then I guess the plan is just like, it don't work, F it for now?
For now.
I'll
be back.
You know what? I don't know when this is going up, but it could go up tomorrow because it's already kind of self-edited. So this might come out before everything else that we talked about. Well, I mean, what did we talk about? No, I don't.
Nothing that's time sensitive.
I don't think so. Cool. Well, yeah. Paul, I hope your 3D printing dreams work, man.
Then I can print you 5 Master Chief helmets.
I don't want them.
And I could print you a lock helmet.
I don't want those.
I could print you all the guns.
Paul, I'm not into cosplay.
I could print you
I'm not into that.
Print you a little baby warthog.
I don't want it. But thank you. But here's the thing: you need to get it to let it print like something easy. Like
I took a picture.
Do me a favor and print like a box. Can you print a box out? Can you make a full box? Where do you get the fluid to create a printing piece?
Amazon, baby.
How much does that cost you?
$20.
Okay, so now it's $220. So how much money have you spent on this thing?
That's it.
You only spent on one thing of fluid.
I have 2.
So that's $240.
$20 for both of them.
Okay, so it's a 2-pack for $220. You have a piece of printing thing that you're going to show us?
I'm trying to find it. It's just mostly my broken TV that's in there. Shout out to that. Surfetched, me holding the lightsaber.
All right. Well,
until then,
maybe anybody out there know how to fix a 3D printer?
The homie's gonna come by this week. Shout out to Monzi. He's gonna try to help me fix that, and if it doesn't work, cause he has one.
Hey, if you know how to fix a 3D printer,
hit your boy up.
Hit up
Creality Ender 3 Pro. Why is the print always on the left, not in the middle?
Oh, maybe you have it on the setting like when you know how you type term papers. Maybe you have it on.
There's no setting for that.
Maybe there is.
I checked.
You know what I'm talking about though. Like you know how you try to print in like what's the word? Dang, you know how like on Instagram when you're trying to do an IG story and sometimes the text goes to the left, maybe you just move to the right. But I get it.
I've tried, like when it started printing, I've even tried to grab the print head and then force it to the middle.
Okay, well, that might break it. That might break it worse. No. This is a conversation we should have off podcast.
I don't care. We can have it.
Well, I think other than that, hey, y'all, thank you so much for listening to us talk for however long. And all that. We'll hopefully do this once a week. Let us know And she got the vacuum on. Okay,
Shout out to Pilar.
if you could hear all that, then damn.
I can see it, the levels.
I'm
Married
gonna record a proper intro and outro for the audio version of this, but for the video, yeah, if you guys are down, maybe we'll start posting these videos on Paul's channel so he can get some traction over there, and you guys go check out his page and subscribe and get him up to 10,000 subs soon. If that's not a good idea, no big deal. We'll keep him here. More content coming soon. I can see y'all in the future. Paul, anything you got left to say?
October 12th,
What about it?
Droid Depot. Meet us there. Or meet me there.
Oh, Paul will be at Disneyland on October 12th, so if you want to go stalk him, he'll be there. Go say what's up.
That goes for any like lady homies out there. If you single, you like Star
Lady
Wars.
homies?
Lady homies, hit your boy up. It's cuffing season. I'm single.
If you're a lady homie,
Lady homie.
pull up. And with that, that'll be this week's podcast. We'll see you. We'll see.
Instagram.com/JonesBusPrime.
Yeah, all our links are in the description below. Follow Paul. All right. See you later. Peace.